Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Two Bears High-Fiving for the 6th time in a row.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's me, your host, Goldbeard.
Hello, back out again. It's your radio host here, Squeak.
And I am, of course, Red. So, today we're going to be talking about how to survive in the shithole that is New Vegas.
In the Mojave Wasteland. What we're up against. How we would survive, although we, let's be honest, most likely will not.
I mean, I'll die of heat stroke because I'm, slight allergy to the sun. Yay!
Yeah, you're pretty much fucked.
Well, gentlemen, as my name implies, I am a pasty white boy, and I will die of heat stroke along with Squeak.
And I'll probably die a few days after because I probably won't be able to find food and water.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's be honest. Let's say the Wastelanders that grew up there, they know how to survive. But us, we have no fucking clue. Alright, so let's start off with what we are up against in the Wasteland. Specifically, some of the enemies and general things that will kill us.
Well, let's start with the big L. Well, I guess the big bull in the room. We have Caesar's Legion.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that is...
Of course, well, this is depending on what. Well, let's just say it's a time in New Vegas. So you have Caesar's Legion, you have Deathclaws, Cazadors, Raiders, Jackals,
Well, I will fall on the Raiders, though.
Fiends.
Tippy
yeah,
mutants.
Fiends,
First, sorry, you're up against a lot of enemies at
and
all.
of course, the Cazador,
Yeah.
Cazador.
I'm pretty sure if you see a Cazador, it's better to turn the weapon you have against yourself.
Yep.
It's a lot less pain. Actually, there's practically no pain. And
Well,
yeah,
there'll be a bit of pain, a white light, and darkness.
it's better than getting stung by a fucking Cazador and just dying of extreme pain.
Look,
Or just getting mauled to
Look.
death.
let's be all honest here. Cazadors are like massive. You're not getting stung. You're getting impaled.
Yeah, that is true. And you're
the
getting
poison
poisoned.
will go through, yeah.
True story, you're honestly better off, like, a death by a Deathclaw would probably be better.
It'd be a lot faster.
Yeah, because let's be honest, the Deathclaw has a lot of power. There's a good chance that the second it hits you, you're probably just gonna die. Especially if it hits you on the head, you're dead. Let's be honest, it's just gonna kill you.
I mean, yeah, Deathclaw would cleave you in half.
Yeah, it would be a quick, although terrifying death. Still a lot better than the Cazador.
Yep.
So,
Was
other
it?
enemies that you're facing, of course, the standard, like, let's say in around the area of Good Springs, you have coyotes.
It's not even coyotes, it's like rattlesnake coyotes.
Yeah, true. That can also be a problem, but not too big, if you know what I mean. You still, let's be honest, you're in the wasteland, you definitely have a gun if you're traveling it.
Yeah.
You have
The
some,
old
coyotes,
United States
if you have a
the
gun,
place
should
can
not
bomb
be
the
big
shit.
of a problem.
Go
The
to
other
old United
problem-
States. The place can
Yeah.
be bombed to shit, but you'll still find a gun somewhere.
Welcome to the US. And another pretty fucking terrifying enemy would be the rat scorpions.
Okay, here's the thing with rat scorpions, though.
Not the small ones, because they're slow and you can easily take them out with a gun. Talking about the big ones.
Yeah, there we are. The big
But
grey
isn't
ones.
it true? I don't know if this would work on. I don't know if this is the same logic for rat scorpions, but don't scorpions get less and less venomous the bigger they get?
Yeah, but the thing is, the size of that thing will probably just impale you to death.
Yeah.
It'll impale you, or if it catches like your leg and its
Oh
claw,
god.
it's
You're-
crushing it.
Yeah, you're gone. That leg is gone, and your life is gone.
Oh my god.
It's fucking terrifying. Like, that would be terrifying to see. Like,
Like-
holy shit.
Yeah, I know like a lot of people like fantasize about being in the Fallout universe, us guilty included. But like realistically, will you be fucking terrified?
You'd be scared just going outside. Like,
Never mind, you'd be
unless
scared
if
being
you're
inside.
unless if you're living in a defended settlement. Like, if you, let's say, live in Freeside, you still have other people to worry about that want to kill you.
Oh my god. Like
So, other things that you're up against are the different types of raider gangs. You have the normal raiders, then you have the vipers, which are cannibals, correct? Or no, wait, that's the jackals. The jackals are cannibals.
no, num num.
Yes. They'll kill you and then they'll eat you. The
Yeah.
fiends are fiends.
Well, they're
They're
mostly
just a
drug
bunch of
addicts.
drugged up. Why was I gonna call them hippies? They're just a bunch of drugged up fiends, I guess.
Yeah. Like, they're literally just gonna shoot you on sight.
I mean,
So,
that's
yeah,
if they could aim straight. That some of them, though.
I mean, like, wasn't there like a fact about the jackals? That they sharpen their teeth.
Although there aren't. I don't know if this is just my experience, but playing the game, it doesn't seem like there's actually that many.
Yeah.
So that's lucky.
That is really lucky.
So you're not going to be eaten after you die. You're just going to die. To be eaten by whatever the hell's probably like an antlion.
Yeah.
Now that I think
Wait,
about
the
it.
man line. Wrong game.
Oh shit!
Oh jeez, you say that the amount of mountain lions I
Half-Life
have
3
killed
is
in
confirmed,
Oblivion.
boys.
No, I
Press
said
second.
no. Wait, are they? Wait, are there not? Is there not an ant in the game called an antlion? No.
Don't think so.
I know
Oh,
there
no, I'm
are.
thinking of fire ants. Never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
previous game, there are ants in New Vegas, but do they breathe fire?
Yeah.
I don't think they do. Do they?
Some of them do. Some of them, not all of them.
Jeez.
What's the science behind that? How can an ant breathe fire? How can anything organic breathe fire? Who fucking cares? It's fun.
Exactly. Who gives a shit? As long as it's fun to do, fun
Yeah.
to see, fun to fight against, that's everything you need.
Not fun to fight against though.
I guess it's fun to fight against, but then you have the geckos. Some can breathe fire, and some will just straight up just charge at you.
Yeah.
They are real life insects. There's a lot of species of ants. I know that there's that wasp species in Japan that spit acid. I keep forgetting that specific type of bug. And it's like
Okay.
very numerous, but if it bites you, it's acidic properties, I believe it is, would just
Do you mean the
melt through your
giant Asian
bone.
hornet?
Hmm?
The giant Asian hornet.
Yeah, the murder hornet.
And they're coming over to America.
Oh my god.
Rip.
How the how the Chinese
To anyone
invent
that,
virus.
I hope you don't encounter them.
Yeah, it's Japanese, Red.
Doesn't mean their neighbors can't weaponize it against the Americans.
Oh my fucking.
I just gave Xi Jinping
I
an
mean,
idea.
it's honestly. You can weaponize them. You literally just take a crate, fill them up with these hornets, and just drop it off in the middle of a city.
Red, are you suggesting just have that old stupid tactic of just putting wasps in a jar and just tossing it at someone?
It works. It works.
No, it's a military version. You get a helicopter, you fill it, full of insects, really pissed off insects, and a trap door at the bottom, and you just unleash it onto a city.
Well, damn.
Oh god, the Chinese
That
are
is
gonna be
fucking terrifying. Like, holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ.
Xi Jinping a fucking idea. I'm dead.
Oh god.
CIA's gonna be after me.
Or, I know I was for more EDF sequels, but I don't want a real life sequel.
Alright, so moving on to the Fallout universe. Another threat that can potentially get way worse is the Legion. especially if you're a caravaner on certain routes, there's a chance you will encounter Legion.
Big chance.
Yes, but the thing is, like, they're not that well equipped.
They have body. That depends who you're up against, though. If you
Yeah.
are against new recruits, they are going to try to machete you to death.
Then let's be honest, you have a gun, you can easily win against them. Then you have the ones that throw spears. Those in an ambush, you know, like the most likely way they would kill you is if it's like right at the start of the ambush. Like that's like the first thing they throw at you are the spears. You're not expecting it at all, and you know, after you get impaled by the spear, you're pretty much fucked.
Yeah.
Then you have certain legionnaires who have actual weapons. Those are the most dangerous ones. Actually, the ones with weapons and proper body armor.
It's just not just that mesh armor they have.
Yeah. But then again, like, let's be honest, you most likely will not even encounter him.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Dear God, the gods must hate you if you run into them as soon as you pop out the front door.
Well, you're pretty much fucked. You're literally fucked at that point. Or you, by the most unlucky moment of all, let's say it's like a Legion's assassin squad, and they're about to kill someone, and then they turn around and see you.
Just I didn't see anything. You just hear explosions going off behind you.
Yeah, just
'Cause
fucking
I don't know
bullets
why.
whizzing right by.
I don't know why. Anytime I get the Legion Assassins on me, there's always one with a grenade launcher.
Jesus fuck.
What is with enemies using high explosives to try to kill me?
Maybe maybe they figured out it's the only thing they can do against you.
Oh dear.
Alright, so Red, what would you say on just how big of a problem the Legion would be? Alright then, looks like Red fell asleep. Alright, let's continue on the general survival in the Mojave Wasteland.
I
Now-
swear, if he comes back and says he's fought a Cazador, I'm leaving.
A Cazador broke into his house.
It just smashed through the window, it's time to raid!
Oh my fucking god. Then you just hear, like, he leaves his mic on, he's just having a fist fight with the fucking Cazador.
If he wins,
An
he gets
Irish
all
boy
the
versus
XP.
versus a Cazador who wins. Most likely the Cazador, but still.
No, I'm
Right,
just
so-
saying, if he wins, he gets all the XP, I don't care.
Yeah, true. On a serious note, the general survival in the Mojave Wasteland, it's a desert, so the hardest thing is going to be water.
Water and heat.
Yes. And they literally just go together. Because the heat, you're going to sweat more. Because you sweat more, you're going to have to drink more. Yeah.
Yep, and because how hot it is, any small puddles of water instantly dries up.
Yeah, true. Okay, unless maybe like in the wasteland, maybe it's actually a lot cooler than in the actual desert.
Look, the thing with deserts is it's pure hot when the sun is out. But as soon as the sun goes, it becomes freezing, like below
Yeah.
15 degrees kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, the environment's gonna be a huge thing to worry about. Unless if you're like, let's say you have like something that's not gonna heat you up too much. Of course, then again wearing power armor, if it doesn't have like proper cooling systems, you're fucked.
Oh no, you're just being cooked.
Yeah, you're literally being cooked alive in that thing. Although, let's be honest, power armor definitely has a sort of a cooling system.
I mean, if it's carrying like fusing cores, nuclear reactors,
That is also true.
like no point just putting that in, and the person inside the armor just melts. They just become goo. By just being proximity.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
So, how's those prototype armors? Oh, they're pretty good. They're pretty strong. Oh, wait, on. We
Yeah.
have to clean the gunk of Hank out. Why? What happened to Hank? Oh, he was in there too long. He slept in the power armor.
Oh god.
Now we have to clean up his goo. He's all over in the boots.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
So
can
yeah,
we turn the
carrying like
power armor upside down, please? Oh, we'll just put a bucket underneath.
So yeah, like literally carrying too much or carrying something that's just gonna heat you up quicker is literally a death sentence.
But the thing is, to survive when it's night, you need to wrap yourself to be warm
Yeah,
so you don't
that's the thing.
freeze.
Like, let's be honest, at night, you probably shouldn't be moving too much. But then again, like, actually, at night, like, you have the cover of night and it's cold. Most people are gonna sleep. If you're maybe moving through a high risk area, or like that's been known to be a hotspot for gangs and raiders, going at night is your best bet.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's gonna be freezing cold, and like let's be honest, you have a sleeping bag, and maybe you can somehow wrap it around you.
I mean, yeah, that works too.
Yeah, like you have the elements working against you, but you can also use that disadvantage as an advantage against your enemies, basically.
I
Like
mean, yeah.
when it's really, really hot, no one's gonna be out
Oh
during
no,
certain
everyone's built up
hours
into
where it's gonna
cover.
be extremely hot. No one's gonna be out. No one. Like, or well, very few people are gonna be. So if you have something to basically cool you down, you can also like use that time to maybe pass through a dangerous area. Although you would need something to cool you down. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, just to add to that point, after all the nukes are dropped, the ozone layer is also going to be absolutely fucked.
Yeah, true.
So it'll be even hotter than normal.
Yeah, that is true. And even colder.
Oh, it's the fact you're going in with two extremes, not just the one.
Yeah. You're dealing with extreme heat, which is the hardest to deal with. Like, dealing with cold, yeah, it's a bitch, but then again, it's a lot easier to basically layer your clothing and body armor and the things you're carrying to basically keep you warm. It's a million times easier than trying to do something in extreme heat.
Ooh. Never mind, going from extreme cold and extreme hot also wears at your equipment too.
Yep.
Especially if you're carrying glass or anything. Jeez, you have to be careful of that.
Mm-hmm. If you're wearing glasses, yeah, you're gonna have a lot of problems.
Oh no! Just a horrible thought popped into my mind.
Oh, rip.
If you're a person wearing glasses and you just look at the sun, you just set yourself on fire.
Oh, jeez. I feel bad for you.
Ugh. To be fair, you have to be a special kind of person for that. But still,
Yes.
like at that
That's
point, if that happens to you, just the gods want you dead. At that point,
pretty much.
if you're that unlucky.
Right, so although food would not be that hard to come by, in my opinion. Like if you have a gun at least. You
But to
can
be
go out and you can definitely find something, like a sort of an animal or maybe even a bug that you can kill and eat.
also considering the bugs are massive, you could probably kill one and have that last you like several days.
Yeah, literally, honestly, like food is not too big of a problem.
Well, you have to be careful what you're eating in particular.
Yeah,
Like
that's
the,
true.
I guess the
I'm not
viper
gonna shoot a rat
coyotes.
scorpion and eat the fucking poison gland.
Ugh. Oh, you have to be a special twat for that one.
The
You have
amount
to
of
be
time it
special
must
idiot.
take to cut off their fucking fingers.
But you wouldn't eat the stinger, you would just cut the tail off and just, I don't know, eat the legs and the bits of the admin.
The body.
Yeah.
Okay, Scoot,
Yeah.
give me a minute as I get out the fucking chainsaw.
Oh Jesus.
But then again, you would rather eat a gecko.
Yeah,
Like-
gecko seems to be harmless enough.
Yeah. Alright,
Oh.
so let's move on to another very important thing to surviving in the wasteland are caps or just money. And these is, and of course, the way you get a good way to get them is getting a job or a source of income, basically. And let's start off with scavenging, one of the most dangerous ones.
Yeah, one of the most dangerous and most unreliable.
Yeah,
Because that is purely luck based.
yeah. You can maybe be extremely lucky, find something and literally get rich, filthy rich. Or you can scavenge for days and find absolutely nothing.
Like, that is a roll of the dice there.
Yeah, scavenging is not a good one, but then again, if you have nothing else, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
So, any other jobs you guys would suggest? Of course, there's a shit ton of them.
I was gonna say, there is a lot. Because there's bodyguarding, but that's a bit dangerous, but pays well.
Yeah, let's say bodyguarding. It also depends where. If you're, let's say, a bodyguard for someone who's like in the middle of the wasteland, or you know what I mean, not in a settlement, there's a good reason that person has a bodyguard. Like if you're not protecting like a company or like a caravan, you're just protecting that person. Like the only reason that person would hire you, like, is literally because his life is in imminent danger. Either someone's out to get him, or he pissed off an entire faction or something.
Well, it doesn't have to be that extreme, because what? Dear God, just getting out of Good Springs, you get attacked by all manners of just wildlife, like boat flies, geckos, fire-breathing geckos, just coyotes out of the ass.
Yeah, it's
Human
basically
beings.
welcome to the wasteland.
So never mind, yeah, it's no wonder you have a bodyguard with it, so you don't get munched in the ass by taking 5 steps. Oh dear.
Yep. So, but then again, you can also have safer alternatives to bodyguarding. Like if you're a bodyguard for like the followers of the apocalypse, no
Yeah.
one's gonna attack them.
Well, not really.
I
Some
mean,
people may try to
most,
rough them up, but
yeah. I mean, like the majority of people, like 90% of like wastelanders or anyone else, are not gonna harm them because they are extremely valuable to everyone.
yeah, like the guys who are going to heal you for free, educate you, and teach you how to make and maintain equipment.
Yeah, like there's a good chance you're probably gonna be helped as a bodyguard while protecting them.
There's still a
Then-
chance.
Yeah, but then
There's
again,
still a
the
chance
chance
that,
is
you
low.
know, some druggies, like, you know, oh, those boys might have a good fix.
Yeah, but the thing is, that chance is low compared to like the other things that you can face.
Yeah, true.
Well, the thing
It's
is,
always a chance, but this is one of the lowest ones. Or maybe just guarding like a small store or something. That is also, you know, I mean, for the most part, you will most likely be fine. Most
mean-
likely, of course, there's always that chance, which you honestly can't do shit about.
Other
I
than,
mean,
you know, shoot the guy who's trying to shoot at you, I guess.
Yeah.
Doesn't ping you in the head unless you're the first guy to get pinged in the head.
well, that's just bad luck, though. And even
Yeah.
if you're trying to rob followers of the apocalypse, that's mainly not going to end well with you because a lot of people will end up hunting you down for it.
Yeah, like the second they're gonna see you trying to kill the followers of the apocalypse, the amount of people that are gonna immediately rush towards to kill that bird, kill the
I think
robber,
even
or
sounds right. Like, don't even like the Legion have orders not to attack them.
Yeah.
you are not allowed to touch the followers of the apocalypse practically. When you're so valuable that Caesar's legion is basically don't hurt them at all, not even a scratch. Like then you know you are extremely important, and most likely they might even let you be their guard, or you can literally just like mask yourself as one of the doctors or teachers if the legion comes.
Hell, the reason Caesar knows anything remotely is because of Horrors of the Apocalypse.
Yeah, literally.
Look at that monster they created. They don't deserve to live.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus fuck.
We're gonna kill off the people who teach people how to make medicine equipment and history all there.
But look what they did. But they birthed Caesar. How many people have died because of that?
Yeah, but then again,
They
they
made
saved more
one
people.
well, actually they didn't make one bad person, but you say that, but yet you have, I keep forgetting him, buggering, Max? Provides 4? You know that genocidal maniac, the guy, the leader of Brotherhood in that one?
Yeah.
Buggering,
Maxon?
he was in Void 3, and that's from the Brotherhood.
Maxon isn't the genocidal maniac, you man.
He is.
No,
He
he's
is.
not.
He is.
He hates
He is.
simple fashion. He hates. He hates Sims with a passion.
Also, anyone with a bit of radiation.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely yes.
I don't remember that. I don't remember Maxon ever saying that he wanted to purify the world like the Enclave.
I mean, like Maxon, like here's the thing about them: the Brotherhood in Fallout 4. They are completely different than the one in Fallout 3.
Yeah, Maxons
Completely
are like
different.
purists.
All right, so that's a topic for another time.
Yeah, yeah.
So other jobs I guess you can do is basically like farming. If you have your own place at like Good Springs or something, you can farm. And if you're in a safe area, you're really fine actually. You can make a good farm, and then your children can then use it for their survival.
Actually, what are good places to farm? Because being near New Vegas is actually pretty good, because House would be it actually give you protection, because hey, you're actually, providing supplies. You also have the caravans that are also nearby. Never mind, like in CR base too.
Yeah, it's a really good place. And let's say if the powder ganger threat was dealt with, Good Springs is a really safe bet. Then you have another job which is actually very common, is a caravaner. Or let's just do caravans in general. You have caravan guards and caravanners.
But we could also add mailman to that list too, because they also deliver
Yeah,
supplies.
couriers.
Yeah, curious.
That would be a very dangerous job. That'd be
Well,
a
that
very
dep-
dangerous job.
well, that
Everyone.
depends on the job.
Yeah. The thing is, like, to be a courier, you have to be an extreme, like a really, really skilled wastelander to do that job.
Well,
You would have to travel extremely long distances for potentially weeks or even months to get one message to one place and then go back.
and people cry about their shipments nowadays are coming like a day or two late.
Yeah, well, you have literally people traveling for days and weeks to get somewhere.
And then just to turn out that the guy ended up dead and all your stuff is stolen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another thing. Like, even if you're a courier, you're potentially a high target. especially if like the enemy, if you're sending an important message to a faction, the enemy faction realize, oh shit, a courier is coming after him. You're gonna be target number one at that point for him. So yeah, a very dangerous job, extremely dangerous actually.
Well, it can be depending on the package or what that
Or
job
if
entails.
you're doing something normal or like small packages between like cities or something, I guess it's still dangerous, but not too dangerous.
Like it's like caravan level at that point.
I mean, caravan level. The thing is, like, if you're the caravaner, you have caravan guards with you. You have more guns compared to just one guy. It's basically just you and that's it. With a caravan, you can have like 5 people. If there's multiple caravans and like, you know, if multiple caravans are basically put together, you have a lot of people, a lot of guards and multiple caravanners. You are very safe at that point, just because of the numbers. Even like raiders that are well equipped are gonna have a second thought about it. Fighting 15 guys. That's gonna basically. I mean, that's literally just gonna make you. Is it really worth attacking these guys? Because there's like a 90% chance that I'm gonna die.
So that's why you use the guerrilla warfare tactics. You shoot, you line up your gun. Fucking don't shoot until you know you can hit them. Hit them, run away like fuck, and then come back 2 days later, do the same thing again, rinse and repeat.
That would work. That would work, but then again, like you're still a lot safer in that group than just you being a courier or something, or even a scavenger.
Yeah, even wild animals will be less likely to take you on because sheer numbers.
Yeah, like animals are not dumb. At least they're not that dumb. You know what I mean? You're gonna have like okay, mole rats are still gonna try to attack you and fail. Then maybe some wildlife are gonna like see a lot of people, a lot of numbers against them. They're just gonna turn around.
Well, if it's an ant, the ant's going to charge you regardless, since hive mind and all that there.
I mean, that depends on the creature that's attacking you.
Like a good amount of bugs will still attack you, but anything like mole rats or coyotes will not touch it because they'll go, watch my number. Let's get out of the way.
Yeah. Another job, I guess you can say it, or let's say bartenders.
Actually, singers would also be pretty safe, since
I mean, if you're a talented musician, singer, if you're, let's say, a talented singer, you go to New Vegas, show what you got, and you're fine, and you're set. You're gonna be rich.
Then all you have to deal with is the drugs, the corruption, people wanting to backstab you.
But then again, that's nothing.
Okay, it's
nothing.
It's a person who
compared
plays a
to
guitar, not a
everything else there.
politician.
It is the safest thing to be. Just don't be an idiot. So yeah, but then again, you need a lot of luck for that. Okay, so let's move up to... Okay, so let's continue back to the bartenders. You have to watch out for potentially drunk and angry customers.
Which angry customers?
Like, let's say a guy just pulls out a gun or something on you because they don't have the caps to pay for the drink or something.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, but then again, most of the time you're gonna be fine, or even 90% of the time. You're actually safer than being like a merchant or a trader.
Well, to be honest, if you own a bar, you also own a gun, and usually keep it close to you.
Yeah, that is true. Then we move up to, let's say, like, there's a lot of jobs, like, I think 2 of the most respected ones would be anything to do with medical stuff. Healing someone, you're gonna be extremely valuable. Even if there's like a raider attack on your small settlement, if you have the giant cross sign and just a large number saying medic, you're probably just gonna get kidnapped, or that's it. They're probably not gonna kill you because they know they need you to survive.
Yep.
So yeah, I'd say being a medic, your chances of survival, or a doctor or whatever, is extremely high compared to when it comes to the wasteland, for being someone that knows how to fix things like guns, radios, engineering stuff. You know, you're a valuable asset to have, basically, to anyone. And high in demand on both of them.
Oh yeah, like you are a gem that can find people would instantly at once. Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
like
And that also being like owning like a store that comes with its dangers, as any other job here. Like you can sell some valuable items. There's a lot of money to be made, but you know, someone gonna just come up and rob you. Although it's
yeah,
probably less likely you'll be robbed as a store owner than just wandering the wasteland by yourself.
because if you try to rob a store, there's other people about too. So
Yeah, other people are gonna shoot back at you.
yeah,
And so let's move on to some of the settlements to live in the Mojave Wasteland. So first of all, what in your guys' opinion is the absolute safest other than New Vegas? Because it's pretty obvious.
well, to be fair, New Vegas isn't really that safe unless you're in the rich part.
Yeah, the strip, that's what I meant. The strip. We're counting out the strip because it's obvious.
Like,
Goddamn capitalists. Oh wait, sorry, that's an argument for another time. Safest is either the Mojave Outpost or Good Springs.
Yeah. Very good choices. Very good choices.
Because the Mojave Outpost is away from the front. It's filled with NCR soldiers and caravanners, and it's small and out the way. Good Springs is also small, out the way, not really being bothered by anyone. But if it got attacked, it wouldn't last nearly as long.
well, the thing with Good Springs is it's far away from everything else. Sure, it has a water tower, but every other place is, and it's quite small.
What about
So to
Prim
acquire
after
it,
the threat is dealt with?
what now?
What was the other place?
Prim after, you know, the powder gangers that came there, you know, they're killed or just thrown out there.
What, does your character turn into fucking Superman and just starts kicking people out of the door?
No, let's say if there were no like criminals or something there, like you know what I mean.
Okay.
The
Oh,
powder
Prim
gangers,
Prim
the
before
guys
I
that
got
attacked
sacked,
town.
right? Yeah, I guess Prim will have been the better place, but you know, half the residents are dead. There was a sheriff.
Yeah, that is
The
true.
deputy got captured.
So, what do you guys think about North Vegas?
North of it. It's very underdeveloped, and I don't mean that in the sense of its structure. I mean just there's a section in the game or in North Vegas that has literally nothing for the player to do in it.
Yeah.
Like, why even keep it in the game?
Aesthetics.
A safe havens for NPCs because they go, oh, good thing this place is boring. The player will never go here.
Yeah,
But then the player's gonna make it fun.
that is true.
Oh my god.
Oh dear. Make the player sound like a psychopath.
I think another
Everyone's done it
relatively
at least
safe
once.
place would be Novak.
Well, before the whole body kidnapping thing.
Although it's pretty much close to the Legion,
Um,
and the
Just,
feral
don't-
ghouls that are trying to kill you.
Then you have an old crazy woman who likes to give away random citizens to the Legion as well.
Yep, the hotel owner, the motel owner.
Yeah.
Fuck that bitch.
Oh,
Yep.
100%.
I'll just silently get rid of her.
Yeah, you got rid of her, now you don't have to pay rent.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, so what
No, dude.
if you could live anywhere in New Vegas other than the Strip? Where would you live? And what would you do? Actually, that's for another thing. Like, why would you live there? And just like something general you would do.
I'm trying to remember
I
all the
want to
places.
go with the. I want to go with the easy answer and say Good Springs, but that's too obvious.
Yeah, of course.
Nipton, I want to test out my luck.
Ugh.
You're pretty much fucked.
I know.
Unless if you can literally see the Legion coming and you just take your shit and run and just book it to the outpost.
I
You know
am
what?
away.
I'm surprised we haven't mentioned it. We didn't. None of us mentioned Jacob's Town.
Oh yeah, the one plus super mutants.
Yeah.
I mean, you can stay there. Like, let's
I
be
don't
honest,
know.
the mutants are gonna basically leave you alone if you leave them alone.
I don't know. I feel like one of those Night Stalkers might get uppity.
Not really.
Oh.
Like, they, you leave them alone, you ignore them, they'll ignore you. And
Yeah,
you'll
as
be
long
Don't
as
they
you
fine.
have a
don't-
disease? Don't they
Although,
have a disease that will don't they have a disease that makes them crazy?
yeah, but that gets cured towards the end.
No, that
Let's say it
gets
doesn't.
cured, and it's what paranoia. But that paranoia only acts out if you sit there and stare at them.
Yeah.
So,
You ignore them, they won't do anything to you.
Okay.
And they will
Yeah,
eventually
usually.
grow accustomed to you being there. They're gonna, look at you and say, okay, this guy ignores me, this guy's okay.
I think so. That's only really the Nightkin you have to worry about. Well, the most of them. You still have Lily there, and you also have Jacob too, the superhuman
Which
that
will
talks to you.
be which will be cool with you.
Yeah.
So it's honestly pretty good, like pretty safe bet, but the thing is food and water. You're
I
gonna have to
mean,
go out and just basically
I
live off
mean,
of killing mantises.
I was gonna say Jacobstown is one of the few places in the west, well at least on that side of the coast that has trees. Yeah.
that
Yeah,
has
that's true.
trees. That
Yes, it has
means
trees.
yeah, that has trees.
That means that. So that means there's gotta be water somewhere.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You're right.
And never mind, you could also turn that into a farm since the soil is good enough for the trees. You could get other plant-based stuff in there.
Maybe some, but I don't think it would be the best farming ground since it's up a mountain. That gets that starts to get snowy as you go up it.
That's
Yeah,
why you
sure.
use more hardier stuff, like
I
potatoes
like
and
how
all
most
that.
people ignore Jacobstown as like a potential place you can actually live. When you
Aye,
think
and
about it, if
it's a
you literally
town.
just ignore the Nightkin, they'll start ignoring you. You're fine. You're almost completely fine there.
Yeah, it's a town full of supermutants. People are not going to attack that lightly.
Yeah, but there could be a day where Super Mutant goes, "I'm hungry." Oh, there's a human, picks you up and eats you.
No,
No.
no, they have
No.
rules, and if one does try to act out, and like the others will put them in.
Yeah, literally.
Alright.
You're fine. You're generally fine. And like I think it's like, and it's literally like through dialogue you see like even the Nightkin, like the doctor there, like they don't like him, but they're okay with him being there, or the other like his assistant. They eventually will grow accustomed to you being there. Problem is like the other things you have to worry about.
Also, Lily won't have a problem with you. Neither is Jacob, and Jacob is like the most prominent figure for the regular supermutants anyway, because he's the leader of them. So
Can't you kill him in Fallout? Can't you kill him in Fallout New Vegas?
Jacob, I though
Yeah.
would be a good idea.
Yeah,
Kill him in Fallout 2.
yeah, but in canon he survives.
Oh,
I mean, it's obviously he's in canon since he is in Fallout New Vegas.
someone plays Fallout 2, kills Jacob. 12 years later, didn't I kill you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, he's a clone!
So, so let's actually get to the thing. Squeak, pick one place where you would live.
You know what? Jacob, start.
All right, Red.
Probably Freeside.
Okay. Pretty good.
Dangerous, filthy, but there's a lot of opportunity.
Yeah, that is definitely true. Like, you have other people to worry about, but then again, you can own a gun. Just buy a good pistol and you're good for practically
Yeah, you're not
anything that's gonna try to kill you.
Hell, be a farmer in Jacob's time and feed the you and still that bugger and gladly have you on board.
Actually, yeah, then they
Yes.
will. Yeah, that's also a good plan. Honestly, yeah, I would also do the free side. It can be very dangerous, but then again, you have the most opportunity. Other
But
than
if
that, maybe Novak as like a repairman. If you're really skilled, you can get a lot of money that way.
if we're going to go by complete and utter comfort, it would have to be Good Springs.
Yeah, of course. Like Good Springs is a really nice place to live. You have food, you have water, you have a doctor, you have everything. You can make your farm, which is very safe. Yeah, very high chances of surviving.
Yeah. Hell, even if
Just
the
as long
powder.
as the guy with, just as long as a certain someone with a big iron on his hip doesn't shoot you in the face.
And if
Yeah.
your name is Texas Red,
Oh, God.
I mean, if your name is Texas Red, you know how you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm halfway there.
Yeah, just like, okay, I killed 20 men. This guy approaching, and this man seems to have a very large revolver. Oh shit. He's the ranger.
Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, I would pick Good Springs
Yeah, of
if it
course.
was
Like,
sheer comfort, but
yeah, like if we, like, of course, like picking Good Springs. Yeah, of course, I would also pick Good Springs. Now let's move on to us and the Mojave. Now, the first part I would like to discuss about is like, based on your current education, what would you do in the wasteland?
Fuck.
I'm a fucking dead.
What?
I'm a fucking dead.
I knew a wee bit about computers. I've done. A bit done of horticulture, so that's gonna be useful anyway. I'm gonna say. I know, this is the wasteland need a painting and decorator.
All right.
But that again.
What about you, Red?
I know I know how to purify water. I know how to. No, I'm pretty much dead, man.
There's nothing.
Can't think of much now.
So based on education, like it's literally caravaner, since it's literally logistics. I'm a caravaner basically when it comes to my education,
I mean, if we're
or
talking
maybe
about
like a
skill,
merchant.
I mean, if you're talking about skill, if you can fix many, many, many problems with the way I try to sneak around, I might end up being the guerrilla fighter of the group,
Okay.
official sniper.
You aren't exactly the trophiest. Anyway.
That's why I'm a sniper. That means I don't have to be as quiet.
Okay, so now we're approaching the last segment of this podcast. Let's pick your favorite settlement you would like to live in. So, Squeak, yours is Jacobstown. Tell me how would you survive there, basically? How would you get everything you need?
Well, you don't really worry about much. But water, snow caps, what you really need is getting some like hearty veg or fruits to, grow. And plus, since super mutants are very spigamy, all they really care is have something that goes boom and eaten. They would probably gladly help you out with a bunch of manual labor for the farm. Because, A, they get to eat. And plus, since they're not, the brightest, you kind of have to tell them how to farm. So, sure, they have a doctor, a lab wizard. Hell, Lily's the one making the farm, too. She's like one of the few supermutants with more of actual knowledge compared to everyone else, so easily helping her out, too. Which also greatly helps your reputation with the supermutants, too.
Alright. Now red.
Good Springs. I live on the, you know where the military bunker is? Not the bunker, the barracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would live there.
What would you do?
And I would become the town's official watchman, so I would watch for threats and stuff like that there.
And then they would like donate food and water to you in caps
Kinda.
in exchange for protection.
Yes.
Would you be good at this? Are you very physically fit?
I mean, there's a first time for everything, lad.
Oh, jeez.
When it comes to being the watchman, you're in the most dangerous position.
Aye, because you're the first one that usually gets taken out.
You are the first person getting killed in a raid.
I'd end up hiding in the, the mountain, like next to it. Like if you were in
Yep.
the bunker, you'd see it be literally right in front of your face.
Yeah.
I'd learn it like I'd start learning the fuck out of that wee cliff. So where's the best place to hide and stuff like that there.
Okay.
Alright, fair.
Anything you would like to add to it, like food and water? Oh yeah, that's you're getting donated to it. Okay.
Yeah.
So of course I would preferably also pick Good Springs, but I would mostly do towards hunting geckos, fixing people's stuff like on the occasion, and doing a bit of everything. But I picked Freeside, which can be fairly difficult. Although,
Aye.
let's be honest, in actuality, Freeside would be way larger with a lot of more things. So, getting a job at like a store or something would be like the
Ugh.
best bet, or becoming like a guard, or joining the followers the apocalypse. Like, what I would do most likely is literally just join the followers as a guard.
Actually, joining the
And
followers.
then again, like you're not gonna be the only one with that idea.
Yeah, that is true.
Then again, if you already have knowledge to fix things, and going to the followers of the apocalypse to further learn to fix things actually probably would be better in the long run.
Yeah, like you can maybe open up your own repair shop in Freeside. That is also something.
I would also imagine that. I'd also imagine that since
Go on.
that being a guard or just being involved in the followers is going to be so, would you say, prized or desired, you're going to end up probably going to have to having to kill someone over it.
Like becoming a part of the followers would be like a high priority for people to get there because it would give them the best life in Freeside. Basically, that is true. So let's say like that's my first option.
So ironically, for you trying to join the people who are trying to save lives, you probably have to take one.
I mean, that might get you banned from the followers.
Because
You obviously don't do it in front of their faces. You don't go, "Hi, Jerry," just
Yeah,
stabbing the fuck
but
out of one of the been either one of the candidates for guard duty. You know, just
Yeah,
we
let's
hire
be
me
honest,
now.
like, the chances, there's still a shit ton of other factors. Yeah, that's a very problematic one, but yeah, it can happen. Like, that's the best case scenario. You join the followers, or the second one, you just go to the followers and not join them and just learn from them.
I
You
mean,
could do that.
if
Yeah,
you
you
learn
can
from
do
them,
that and
that's a
not join them.
huge up, though. That's a huge up, especially if they teach you how to make basic medicines, like painkillers and all that, there, or repair stuff, even if it's just basic. That's a lot more than most people.
Yeah,
I
I mean, like,
also imagine that. I
okay,
also imagine that you would be after a while you would probably be kidnapped or something, or someone would attempt to kidnap you for all the stuff you know.
still a higher chance of survival.
I mean, you say that, but doing other stuff, like being a watchman and all that there, is a lot more dangerous than just being a member of the apocalypse.
Your chances of getting kidnapped or killed as a watchman are thousands of times more likely than a skilled repairman.
And plus, if you get kidnapped for your knowledge, you will be kept alive.
Yeah, and you will be fed and, treated. They will make sure you have everything you need to survive because your skills are keeping them alive when it comes to, let's say, repairing their weapons and gear. Or, yeah, you have valuable knowledge which they will try to protect, basically.
True. That
As
still
a
doesn't mean they're not
watchman,
gonna
you're
treat you
probably
like a
gonna
piece of shit.
you're literally probably gonna get kidnapped, get put up for ransom, and then killed within a few days. Like, that's the best case when it comes to kidnapping as a watchman. Or, let's be honest, you most likely won't get rescued. Like 99% chance you won't get rescued. You either get quickly killed or long, slow, and painful death.
Yeah. Well, that all depends who kidnaps you anyway.
Yeah, there's a million factors when it comes to this. So, moving back to my plan, learn from the followers on how to repair things, like everything, right? Pretty much. Use that knowledge to open up my own repair shop and just fix people's things for a decent price, Give them a good price. And then just fix their stuff and that's it. That's what I would do in Freeside. If that's not available, then I would just get a job in one of the probably many stores or bars.
Yeah, just able to fix stuff. That's just people won't want you anywhere. Hey, my thing's broke. Do you know how to fix it? Oh, would you like to stay? Like
Yeah, that is true.
that or medicine. Like you can't go wrong because, ooh,
Very valuable skills.
like also being a scientist can have its uses, but that's if you know how to make medicine and repair stuff. Not so much
Yeah,
with
it's
computers.
mostly just knowing something that other people can use for themselves.
Yeah.
You can
Hell,
know
even
something, but if it's useless to other people, you're not too valuable.
yeah. Hell, even just having been like an ex-soldier, just that training and just going to a place, a town, and all that there, and just teaching other people how to fight. That's actually probably has a lot of money in it too.
Yeah, and teaching people how to properly repair their weapons and use them.
Well, tactics and all that there too.
Yeah, that is true. It's also a potential huge market. Pretty nice.
'Cause
So yeah,
I
that's what I would do basically. Come down to Gold Beer's repair shop. I'll fix anything. Almost anything.
can't fix your marriage.
Cannot
Can't
fix your
fix
broken
your marriage.
relationships,
Can't.
and I cannot fix your shitty relationship with your kids. Not my problem.
Oh dear.
Can fix your dead wife, Boone.
Oh,
I can fix your robotic wife. That's the only relationship I can fix.
Oh
Oh
dear.
god, gold beers repair shop. I can fix your robotic relationship, but not but not real relationships. P.S. Sorry, Boone. Oh god, I don't know why I just picked on Boone. Sorry.
No, if like someone
You can
popped
hit.
up to your shop going, "Hey, can you repair this robot?" It's just you just hear in the background through your windows, through your door, through the walls. Please assume the
Please
position.
assume the position.
Oh dear. I'll be being asked to fix that robot.
Oh
It's
god.
just Goldbeard casually, like, pretending he's gonna pick up a wrench. He picks up, like, a 9mm and shoots him in the face.
Just like, yeah, sorry man, I can't actually fix the thing.
But I can fix this.
Oh dear. I not even gonna say it. How often that robot would need to be cleaned and maintained.
I
Oh
don't
god.
wanna know, Squeak.
Neither do I. That's what
I
I'm
generally
saying.
don't
That
want to know it.
dear God, the only time we're going to get someone like generate comments is going to say like, "Oh, what's the price range to build and maintain such a robot?"
That would be a nightmare.
This is our future, gentlemen.
Oh god, no.
If you start screaming, "The future is now, old man," I'm just going. I don't care. I'm driving over to your house. Fucking, I bought you a tankard for your birthday. I'm just gonna beat your skull in with it.
Oh, Jesus.
You're gonna fucking waterboard me with that thing.
Okay, we went off track completely.
No, the future is
Well,
now in 10 years' time.
uh,
Okay, gentlemen, I believe that's all the time for bullshit that we can speak right now, so we're going to go. Bye!
Bye, have a nice time.
yo, ending it before it gets weird. Bye.
Yes,
Watch
please.
out for Fisto.
God damn it, Squeak.
For fuck's sake, not again. The fifth time this day.
Why is it that like all of our recordings are and like at the end it's always something weirdly sexual?
Because everyone,
That's our
Damn
podcast
it,
in a
fuck, do I stop
nutshell.
this
If
recording?
you-